following program may contain strong language as well as adult or controversial themes. Viewer discretion is advised.
And welcome to another Around the Grid Weekly, as you know, bi-weekly. I'm your host, Zack Aiku. There we are. And with me, I have the lovely Katheryn once more. Hi, Katheryn.
Hi.
And we have a full show, so how about we just jump right into it? Now, we have quite a few news today, and we start with the Second Life Metaverse Fashion Week, which still doesn't really want to be showing for some reason. That's why, because it was not visible there. The Metaverse Fashion Week. Have you heard about this, Katheryn?
I went to two fashion
Oh, you
shows.
did?
They
You
didn't
did
last
go.
very long. I think they were like 9 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, I actually was planning on going, but then I got distracted with Creamy and I only noticed the time later.
I got a little confused because, you think that after the fashion show, that is when you usually release the product or products. I found the designer in real life, and what I found, this is the funniest part about it. When I looked at his designs,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that there was a pattern to the shoes, and I'm like, why are they all wearing the same shoes? And then I looked at his actual real life aesthetic, and that is the shoe that he has in his aesthetic, in his main line.
So they all, it's always the
So
same kind of
I
shoe.
found it very interesting.
Yeah, I found it interesting, of course, and I noticed the things. I saw that. I mean, it's not bad fashion. I've seen a lot more intricate stuffs in Second Life so far, of course. The one thing that really annoys me is the whole. So let's do this as an NFT. Okay, why? It's still ridiculous to me, the whole NFT craze. So yes.
This is an MFP product. This
Is an
actual
NFT.
wearable?
Yes, it is a wearable. You can buy it as an NFT if you want to spend. I think, for example, that golden one, which is an exclusive. There's only one available. Is something like $1,500 for the NFT.
Are you kidding?
Yes, which will give you.
His ready to wear is only $575. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Next.
It's really just absurd, and the remaining things are also extremely.
For something
like
virtual, absolutely. I mean, if that, for something virtual, absolutely.
You do get, apparently you also get the files for Marvelous Designer, which is, for example, where I also design clothes. But, I mean, there's probably restrictions on, sure, we'll give you the files, but you can't upload it on your own and all of that stuff.
No.
The other thing I noticed was the movement on. I know fashion shows, they tend not to move too much because, I mean, those are clothes made for the fashion show, and they're going to disassemble if you move too much. But they did the same thing also on Second Life, and my feeling is that they probably gave all of these files to Blueberry right on top of the hour and just told them, yeah, now rig them. And they did the best they could. And if you want to not notice any clipping while in long dresses and stuff like that, you want to try to move as little as possible.
If you noticed, all the bodies were exactly the same. They were
Yes.
Legacy Perky.
Yes.
But his models in real life really do look like that.
Yeah, that's also true. But that is something that I noticed a bit. But anyway, that was the Metaverse Fashion Week that happened this week.
That's overrated.
At the same time as the New York Fashion Week. Yes.
That was so overrated. That's
It
not
was.
gonna go, Nate.
It was just this, but it was all over the news. It was on Vogue. It was on a lot of magazines and newspapers and all of that. All over the
I mean,
place.
keep in mind the only who reads Vogue is gonna come into Second Life, or they're not gonna come into Second Life.
No,
They
they're not.
read Vogue, they watch the video on YouTube, then they buy the NFT. They never have to come into SL.
Exactly.
So this collaborative with Blueberry, they're not getting anything out of it. Not really. Not for the land that
really
they
isn't.
use, not
No.
for all that promo they put.
And anyone on Second Life looks at these clothes and will think exactly the same as a lot of us think, which is I've seen a lot more intricate stuff on other places for a lot less. Why this?
I mean, they're gonna look at it and go. I didn't think it was unattractive. I just thought, are you gonna, producing it as an NFT? One, it's anybody who's even a slightly conservative individual who wants to save resources is gonna be like, poor little Greta Thunberg must be like screaming.
Yes,
Second Life,
definitely.
Blueberry, Jonathan, whatever his name is, she must be like freaking out. And I don't blame her because it's
me
like,
neither.
what a waste.
Me neither. It is quite a waste of resources in this thing, but well, it's the craze, and it will go off at one point. It will go away.
Oh God, it's
Let's
already
see.
dead before it started.
Now, on other news, also Second Life news, this went a little bit under, it wasn't really noticeable because there weren't any official news, but I actually found it on Twitter from one of the former developers for the Second Life wiki. They finally did some upgrades to the wiki, including making it a secure website, which is great. But yes, the Second Life wiki has been upgraded. The images on the wiki will load a lot better and faster and all of that. So for anyone who uses the wiki, I use it every once in a while for the show as well, for some information. Anyone who uses the wiki, there are improvements and upgrades, which is great. So that is another part on the news. Now we go to entertainment news. Premier Wrestling Unplugged, Overload, and NAW are back. And not only that, tickets are available for Season 3, Episode 1 of NAW.
That's right, party people.
That is
Get it
right.
together.
Get it together and go and book your tickets and go and watch, because they are back. I'm looking forward to see what they bring for this new season. Now, on other sports news as well, this time in cycling, the Grand Prix VIDA LOCA happened on the 12th, I believe. Let me just do a confirmation here.
Did Ricky Martin sing at that, by the way?
That would be a fantastic thing, a fantastic opportunity. Have any Ricky Martin impersonator just go and sing at it. It's the Spanish cycling circuit race. So presented by the Second Life Cycling Federation and the Gearhead Car Club. It was on Saturday 12th. Now I'm finally following a couple more Discord groups, so I will have more news of this type as well, because they have a lot. And this is one of those things that I was not aware was cycling in Second Life. That's actually a lot of fun. So looking forward to see more of that soon. So that was on the 12th, and for the next Grand Prix or the next cycling race, we will keep you updated.
Fun, interesting.
It is. It's really, there's so much
Yeah,
out
they're
there
living
that
the
it's.
Villa Loca.
They built an entire sim with the circuit and everything for the race. It's really amazing. Now, on more entertainment news, Digital Rain Episode 7 came out. I got this information straight from the source, from our good friend MacGyver mode. So don't forget to go and have a look. We are at the final stretch. This is episode 7. Next one is last episode, episode 8. I'm really looking forward to see how it finishes. And finally, Parallel Universe Productions, the Viral Voice had their final today, wasn't it, Katheryn?
Did they? I don't know. I mean, I was in the audience, but it's not like I was paying attention. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So how was the final?
There. Saw the whole thing. They had to extend it because they were counting all the votes. And you actually voted for the winner during the show.
Okay.
And it was a tight race. It was a very tight race.
That is that's actually great. We're not going to tell you who the winner is. If you want to know, go over to the website and figure out for yourself.
No
We don't want to
alert.
spoil it.
Because we're living La Vida Loca. No, I'm kidding.
Speaking of living La Vida Loca, where are you going to go tonight?
I'm going to, of course, the one and only Drama Libre. And I do not remember what their theme is. So, yours truly is going to look it up right now. In textures. Dun, dun, dun. Because I'm not prepared for the first time ever.
Well, it happens as
No,
well.
that's not true. There are moments where I'm absolutely not prepared. Let's be honest. I've been busy today, doing all sorts of little mini videos. So
Yeah, it's sometimes we got these really, really busy days, so it's hard to keep track of everything.
there we go.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, okay, party peoples. Today's adventure into Drama Libre is Lunar Colony.
Oh wow.
2020 AD.
Lunar Colony. Okay, and now I'm really curious what they're gonna do with this one. This has got to be a doozy.
I didn't realize I didn't send you the thing, but I can send it to you now, and if you want, you can show it on the screen.
I can try to show it.
Okay. All right.
Let's
Let
see-
me go ahead.
let's see what we can do
Make sure
there.
it's fully permed so that you can get your hands on it and play with it as you need.
Yes.
Okay.
Or if you can send it to me on Discord, I can take it directly from there as well.
Okay. I got a busy response. I will send it to you on Discord right now because I can save it as a PNG
Mm-hmm.
and then toss it in there. Come on.
Okay. How about while we are not entirely sure of and we'll showcase it after, we continue here with our with the rest of our stuff, which would go with, well, we can always have a good look at what happened to my wallet, because this time I actually took Creamy with me.
Uh-oh.
She did not want to buy anything. I'm gonna have to be honest there.
Oh, that's sweet of her, though.
But we had a blast looking at all of the items on the event roll. We got 5 events, and we started with Equal 10. Now, Equal 10 is going from February 10th to March 5th, and what we found there was the following. First of all, it is a Chamois. Chamois had the urban bathroom set.
Nice.
And it is really nice. It is really nice. I really liked it. The choice was from Creamy. She was looking at it and she was like, "Yeah, I really like this one." At first, I actually asked her, "You like what? The outfit?" Because I did give you that a while ago. You just didn't realize it. But no, it was the bathroom set. And so the Chinois bathroom, urban bathroom, is available from 72 Linden to 967 Linden. That is a really good looking one. Other than that, we have Mithril with the Pipevine display. I picked this one from 159 Linden to 499 Linden. I really thought it was really, really different. And
I like
it
it.
looks
It's
good.
industrial.
Yeah, it has that industrial feel, but I think it would look really good on a lot of places. And finally, another choice from Creamy, from Paletto, the Takuya station backdrop. I can't even say station. Why? This is for 299 Linden, and it's a Japanese-inspired train station backdrop. It looks very good. Of course, Creamy would go and pick up the backdrops because she's always wanting to do more pictures, and that's really detailed. This is what was available at Equal 10 from February 10th to March 5th. Okay. After Equal 10, we had a pick at Man Cave. Man Cave is available from February 17th to March 11th.
Oh, nice.
And
Still time.
there is still time. Yeah, I made sure to check all of these to make sure that we all have time for all of them. And of course, last show, everything was saved as PNGs, and this show, everything is being saved as JPEGs, meaning I have to go and verify them all, which I should have. Now, the first one is a choice from me, from Ascend, the Foster Layered Pullover. For 275 Linden to 11.99. It's a little bit for the fat pack, but yes. It's one of those styles that I would wear, not with that many pullovers. I would just put one sweater on top of the shirt, not two sweaters. That's a little bit too much. It is not that cold in London, people, but I really liked the style. I thought it was a very good one. Now, number 2, a choice from Creamy, the Sekai sealed envelope poses. These are 4 poses for 349 Linden. And again, it's one of those choices for the pictures that she always loves. Also for the pictures, and you were talking about a post-apocalyptic thing. Mm-hmm. Here's from Bearded Guy, the World Alone backdrop for $299. A post-apocalyptic backdrop, so you can take your pictures in the land of no one. This was Man Cave from February 17th to March 11th. Now, after Man Cave, we have K9, Custom 9. There it is. And I'm going to immediately check because, of course, these are JPEGs. And I want to at least get them proper. But K9 is coming from February 15th to March 10th. So, still time. And what is at K9? First of all, from Cult, the Zila stockings. I just thought these really looked very nice, and Creamy immediately pointed out as well. Now to find an outfit that actually fits on that. The Zila stockings, by the way, $299 Linden. Now, from Res Room, because of course, there are actually 2 Red Panda options, one from Res Room and one from another shop at Custom 9. I don't know why 2 Red Pandas. I don't know if there's anything special for Red Pandas in February. The other one was a little bit more expensive. I went with the less expensive option. Res Room has the Red Panda for $8.99 Linden to $15.90, and it just looks adorable. Look at that. And last, a choice from Creamy, the Paranoia outfit from True Damage for $2.89 Linden or $12.99 for the Fat Pack. She's in more of a clumsy style mood lately, apparently. Mm-hmm. So she went with this. It's actually a very nice outfit, available at Custom 9 from February 15th to March 10th. Now, last but not... No, there's still 2. Why am I saying last? There is Access And let's go and check access again, because of course access is available from February 12th to March 8th. So again, still time to go for it. And at access, what is there? Candy Kitten has the Darling overalls. And in good Candy Kitten style, they are very cute. They are a very cute outfit. These are available for $289 to up to $15.55 Lindens. And after that, we have from Cooney the Regina hairstyle. This is a hair from 95 Linden to 299 Linden. It's actually, as usual from Cooney, they're very affordable and they look very good. Nina has been switching to a lot of Cooney hairstyles lately, actually, and this one is also a very good looking one.
It's nice. I like the texture look. It's very classy.
Yeah, their textures are very, very nice as well. Yes, they work very well. Now from Valentine, you have the Dalian jacket and top for $249 up to $10.99 for the fat pack. And yes, again, a more sporty look, not so much of the classy dresses or anything. I don't think we have. We actually managed to go an entire set of choices without any dresses or anything like that, because there weren't many choices. This is for access February 12th to March 8th. Now the last one was the Epiphany. And the Epiphany goes from February 11th to March 12th. And now for the Epiphany, what do we have? Give me just a second so I can bring it up. First of all, from Crate, the Roses Essence Decor. Honestly, we live in a little villa at the village of Champi. It's very rustic. This would look perfect there. I actually asked her, so do you want to go and pick that up? No, not. Okay, well, that's your choice. I'm gonna go and pick it up at some point and just slap it somewhere in the villa because it just looks amazing. This is available for $199 Linden.
That's not bad. I like it.
It is. It looks very nice. Very detailed as well.
Yes, it is.
From Devious Minds, there's the Dixie Sweetheart Burlesque Couture. Now for $269 Linden to $15.50. So you can reenact all your burlesque once. I have a friend of mine. I gotta send this info to her. She always likes doing different kinds of pictures, more risque, and this is just up her alley. If I can figure out, oh no, apparently it is fitted for Matreya Lara, so I'm not going to be sending her. So for $269 to $15.50. And finally, last but not the least, from Lagom, the Love Tech Decor for 99 Linden up to 299 Linden for the fat pack, I believe. So the computer, desk, chair, globe to fill your room with a very pink looking set and a very lovely computer. I would hate having a screen like that because that is so much wasted space.
It's very Kawaii friendly. I like it.
But it is very cute. That was the Epiphany, February 11th to March 12th. And look at that. That was breezing through the events. And let's have a look here because Kat sent it. So let's go over here on the base show. I'm just going to do one quick thing. I'm going to put an image for this. And we'll get it. So, Drama Libre this week, today, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. You're going to be there at 8 again, Kath?
Yep.
Okay, Katheryn's going to be there again at 8 p.m. This is Lunar Colony 2200 AD, with which is going to be astrotuned by DJ Magda Kamenev.
Yep.
Yeah. Some fonts are really hard to distinguish some things. But yeah, Kamenev, that's right. So don't forget to go and pop over there to have a look.
Yeah.
That
'cause
is
it's a one-time build, and it'll only be there until next Wednesday.
That is true.
And then poof, gone.
And those builds are always so awesome. It's really, really impressive. Now, but Kat is not just going around and checking on their Drama Libre. There is one other thing that Kat really, really loves checking and bringing over to you, which is the best freebies and the best offers, right, Katheryn? And we are going to show you to you on Kat's Corner. Wow, that is quite a lot.
Yeah, lots of goodies in that grouping. And what's really cool is that I'm actually wearing one of the freebies that I picked up because I really like this sweater. Poons has a really cute store. They have 2 work in progresses that they have up, and I can't wait till they launch them because I'm definitely gonna come back and potentially pounce on them as soon as I see them.
It is a very good looking sweater, actually. It looks very nice, and great work with Kat's Corner as always. Now, some people love to get the best freebies, the best deals, everything. Some people just go crazy with shopping. So let's check what what Ariel did this time. So you can have a look at all the data here. I'm not going to list it all as usual. Just going to give you a little second. You can pause the video anytime you want. Have a look at all the items. Go and search for them and find them. And you can make your own outfit looking very much like Ariel's. That's actually a nice one. I love what she does with the backgrounds. So yes, there you go. That is Crazy Shopping with Ariel. Okay, so we have quite a few things for today, but first I have a new segment that I wanted to show. So random things, and this is something I found. So I was talking to you, Katheryn, earlier. You know the cornfield, but you didn't know what the original purpose of the cornfield was. So here's a little video to show it. That was the cornfield. Very short video, very quick, but passing all the information. I found this actually recently while visiting the Primitive Museum, the Second Life Primitive Museum. They have quite a few things there, and it was really, really awesome to see. So there was a little part of it explaining what the cornfield was for. Mm-hmm. And then I tried to get into the cornfield, but there's several of them around the grid. And I had to go for the one that was described on the wiki, which is not accessible. You have to be invited by the Lindens.
Oh.
I was standing right outside of it complaining I can't get into the cornfield. And then searching, while doing my search, the search was not working properly. Nothing was coming up. So earlier today, Sai, our producer, turned to me. She's like, I'm at the cornfield right now. I don't know what you're talking about. And she teleported me there. And I finally got to do that little video you saw.
Awesome.
Now, today I actually have I marked this as a little wish, because it is, mostly. So I do have a wish for the Lindens. I do believe this is the white one. Yes. So I want to talk about tattoos. I'm not one to wear tattoos, and I noticed you also don't seem to have any. But, for example, Creamy does, and I have been asked to make tattoos for a couple of friends of mine. And there is one thing that really, really annoys me. It's arm tattoos. Oh. Because the way the avatar has been built from the beginning, texture of the arms are just a repeat for each side, mirrored. So when you have a tattoo, I mean, in real life, you may have a small tattoo on your arm or something like that. You have it on one side. You don't have it mirrored on the other. And yet, when you make a tattoo in Second Life, that's what you're getting. I once tried to recreate a friend of mine's tattoo, which she has near her wrist, on her right arm, but it ends up putting on right and left, and that's annoying. Now, with the change for bomb, that's also still a thing that continues to happen on most mesh bodies. There are exceptions. Both Maitreya and Slink have systems for tattoos to work only on a single arm if necessary. But those are for applier tattoos specifically for their bodies. Not even Omega tattoos, applier tattoos only. And
which
honestly,
is a dying system.
Which is a dying system, and it's a pain, exactly. So yes, what I really, really would like to see is a solution for the tattoos now that we have bomb. It would be really good, because I know a lot of people love having those sleeve tattoos, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of people feel like, why do I have to have the same thing on both arms? it's a little bit strange in my opinion. That's all. It feels really a bit ridiculous having to be forced to have it like that. I may just want a small tattoo on one arm, but yes. I don't want one of those sailor tattoos on both my arms. That just sounds a little bit ridiculous. So that's my thing for today on the wishes. I just feel like tattoos could have so much better options there. But hey, maybe at some point the Lindens will listen to us and we'll have a solution. Who knows? Who knows? Now, yeah, I don't know. It's really, if it doesn't bother me a lot for me, Zach, because I don't use them, but I know it is something that I've heard a lot of complaints from Creamy, for example. It's just strange. Okay, Katheryn, how familiar are you with Second Life history?
Completely clueless?
Oh, no, that's me. That's not fair. Well,
you're the only one who owns that title.
no, that's not right. That is just not right. Well, I am bringing a segment that I have wanted to bring over for such a long time, finally to fruition. And that is Relics of the Past in Second Life. Once again, I'm using really, really thin font, and that is a terrible option.
It was funny when I was reading it. It looked like Relics of the Past. I'm like,
no,
what?
That is a different segment for a different show.
Yeah, absolutely. Very much later at night.
No, but for Relics of the Past today, I had to go really way back to the beginning. And I went to The Boom. Have you ever heard of it? Mm-mm. The Boom is the first ever sim in Second Life. And, well, there's land there that has been for sale for a while. Somebody bought one of those sections and remade, in some way, the original safe hub that was there. So I made a little video, a minute and a half video to showcase The Boom. According to legend, the Boom is the oldest of all sims. In the oldest records, there was a sim in the ancient Linden world from 2001 that some residents suppose it is the primordial The Boom. There is no way to prove this, but sounds like an interesting theory. One proof might be the fact that this sim is the center of the coordinate system, and from the oldest time it used the #1 server. So it is a chance that it came online a bit earlier, and all other primordial sims were added left and right to it. Located at the Boom is the Boom's info hub and pod station, a tribute to the original location. At the Boom, you can take a tour of historical places by taking a ride on the many small boats floating off into Second Life history. The first Second Life trailers on display here, dated from 2003. You can find some of the earliest prims in Second Life, dated as early as September 2002. Portraits of the Lindens can be seen on an extensive gallery. Really, almost all of them. And last, but not the least, you can visit one of the mythical telehubs, the teleporting hubs of old. For a slice of Second Life history, come and visit the Boom Info Hub and Pod Station.
Even though I know it's not that long ago, it still has that feel to it.
Right. So yes, that was Relics of the Past, The Boom. We're going to leave you a link to The Boom on the description. It's an interesting sim. It has more stuff there, original stuff, and it's right next to the sim that contains that museum I was talking about earlier. which that one contains the very first prim, or a copy of the very first prim ever made. It doesn't even have a creator marked on the prim because there was no database for registering that. That's how old that prim is. Something like 2001 still, I think. But yes, I love doing these things. And I have quite a few other places that I will do videos for in the future. Because I just loved looking at all these things. I've seen this. I've seen one of the first malls, shopping malls in Second Life. The first commercial prim ever placed on the ground. I've also have that on my list of things. And the cities, the 5 of the 6, or maybe the 6 biggest cities. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to showcase the main city in Zindra, or if I will, or if I feel like I will have to edit a lot of it. But it is always so much fun exploring like this. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, just getting some water.
Okay. Now, speaking of exploring, Katheryn and also Nina have gone on some exploring themselves. You brought us 2 places, right, Katheryn?
I did, and I want to do a shout out to Lucy Hollywell because she was the one who gave me the links and recommended them, and she gave me a list of like a zillion of them. So I'll have many more to come.
That's awesome. So, and I will have to make a shout out to Dolly Swanko, who was also on that video about the cornfield, together with our very own producer Sai. They were both on that video, but Dolly's channel on Discord, she has been putting a lot of places there. So every time Nina has been putting something up, she's usually picking it up from there. So let's have a look at the GridTrip.
There's always another adventure. This week's GridTrip is Planet Pizza. A great opportunity for you to relive or experience the wonderful days of vintage arcade. Many wonderful games like Duck Hunt, an awesome snack stand where you can take pictures, some great spaces where you can nosh and even do rides, play air hockey, hit the electronic Pac-Man or other games, ride the merry-go-round, earn amazing prizes, enjoy the Ferris wheel, and of course hit the ball pit, because it's not an arcade without a ball pit. And of course, really fun vintage games like Whack-A-Mole, Cheesy Advanced, and amazing pinball games, all that have wonderful chances for you to win. All you need to do is show up, check the place out, and even get a chance of playing some fun table games like Cards Against Humanity. And even Mad P games like Zombie Hunter and Aqua Dash. And who can forget the very famous skee ball game and basketball hoops. It's all there for you at the one and only amazing Planet Pizza.
Max Revive Remember the good old days of playing Final Fantasy, Super Mario, and Legend of Zelda on your NES? Well, now you can relive those experiences at Max Revive. Max Revive is an RPG experience sim where you can fight pixel monsters, explore randomly generated dungeons with traps, puzzles, and treasure to collect in a good old-fashioned Zelda style. The whole sim is built as a recreation of an old NES game pixel map and requires skill to fight, fish, mine, and more. Keep an eye on your experience-based HUD, complete the dungeon multiple times, explore the sim, and most of all, have a great time. And don't forget it, it's dangerous to go alone. Bring a friend.
During this grid trip, we're going to experience One Love Beach. This adult location is an amazing space where you can go ahead and get your zen back through amazing surfing of multiple waves under bright blue skies and gorgeous tropical climes. The amazing moments where you can be one with your surfboard and ride the ultimate wave. Don't miss your chance to re-find your zen at One Love Beach, where surf, sand, and zen are one and the same. See you and meet you at the surf.
All right, those were some amazing places to visit. 3 this time. I love that little pizza place that you found.
That was cool.
That looks
and like
a
I
lot
was
of
telling
fun.
you, it's right next to junk food. So if you're not feeling the pizza, you can go next door and get some nuggets.
Exactly. Okay, now after all of that, and we actually breezed through the show quite nicely. I do have an artist for this week. Who do we have? Let's have a look here. So for this week, we have Jewell. Jewell brings us some of the pictures that he himself picked. They're mostly landscapes. They look very nice. I love the colorings. I love the colors on these. Some of them don't have colors, yes, but they are just amazing places. Look at that. I would even kind of be confused. Is that a Second Life picture? Is that a real life one? And on that lighthouse one, it's really really well done. And so don't forget to go and visit Max. Not Max, Wayne. Why am I thinking Max? I was probably looking at the dogs. Don't forget to go and visit Wayne Jewell, and give him a shout out that we sent you. The link, as always, will be on the description, so you can go and visit his Flickr and tell him how great his pictures are. Jewell. That's right. Now, that was our Second Life art. Look at that. We kind of breezed through that on about 50 minutes. And we're at an end. Any closing statements, Katheryn?
I don't think so. Should there be?
No, just asking. I do have a closing statement. Don't forget, 8 p.m. you go and you have a look at Katheryn's channel, Adventures in Second Life, because as we mentioned before, Drama Libre has the Lunar Colony 22,000. 22,000 is way too long. 2200 AD.
I'm scared about what 22,000 AD looks like. If there even is a 22,000 AD, Lord knows.
It does feel like it would be way scarier.
After watching Doctor Who, I'm just like, is it even possible?
Well, who knows?
But granted, I always give a thumbs up to Julian Fellows, because when he was doing the writing, it was like, wow. he was Doctor Who was awesome.
looking forward.
Sure Doctor Who is the same anymore.
Looking forward to the next season. I mean, Russell T Davies is coming back.
Oh, that's right. He was good too. It's hard, you know. I haven't watched in a long time. I missed all the episodes with the female doctor, and then they went to the older doctor, and I was just like, I just stopped feeling that. I stopped feeling the series after, was it Matt Davis? Who?
Matt Smith.
The one who had the redhead as his companion?
Matt Smith. I really like Capaldi because he always gave me that First Doctor feel. It's a grumpy old man. That's it.
I never
so
felt
I
Capaldi.
really
You know who I felt? Christopher Eccles.
Oh, Eccleston. Eccleston was really, really good as well.
Was
yes.
Good. Oh my God, I loved him. He was quirky. He was clever. He was nuanced. I the way he played the Doctor, and the whole Bad Wolf thing just got me.
The thing with Capaldi, his whole run was really a love letter from him to the whole thing. He was a gigantic fan from the beginning. He wrote to the BBC telling them why he should have been the not the Doctor, but why when he was a teenager, why he should have been the president of the Doctor Who fan club. So showcasing those letters to him while he was becoming the Doctor was just shaming him all the way. He really was a huge fan of it, always. So he put a lot into it, and you have really a lot of episodes that show it very well. But of course, it all depends on the writers.
I find it funny that the Doctors were all kind of like became kind of like family. Like, I love that there was a Doctor Who, and then he had a daughter, and then his daughter married another Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I thought that was so cute. When David Tennant married the daughter of a previous Doctor Who, and I was like, that's cool.
That is just phenomenal. Well, anyway, from me, I have only to say thank you for watching. And thank you, Katheryn, once again for being here, as always. And we will see you on the next show in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone.